April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, a time for everyone to unite in protecting God's children. This week, the Diocese of Springfield, led by Bishop Byrne, held a flag-raising ceremony in recognition. Carolee McGrath has the story.
With two children's memorial flags hanging above the front door of St. Michael's Cathedral in Springfield, Bishop William Byrne marked National Child Abuse Prevention Month, which is observed each April. This was the first time the diocese has held such a ceremony and prayer service.
Today, we join our voices with those gathered and others in calling attention to the ongoing problem of child sex abuse and abuse in our nation. As a church, we have ourselves failed terribly in this regard, for decades failing to adequately protect children and failing to respond appropriately when survivors have courageously disclosed their abuse.
The bishop was joined by child advocates, diocesan employees, survivors, and members of the Independent Task Force on the response to sexual abuse within the Diocese of Springfield.
That the role of the child is to have fun, to learn, and that the role of the adult is really to protect that child.
Jim Stankiewicz is a member of the task force and interim chair of the Diocesan Review Board. He's also a clergy abuse survivor.
We all know that abuse negatively impacts every part of our life, our relationships, our work, our spiritual and emotional well-being. As a husband and father of 4 sons and working as an educator for 43 years, I know that prevention of sexual abuse is the key to ensuring the safety of the children around us.
The task force report is expected in late spring.
We intend to prepare and deliver to the bishop a strategic plan, not an operational plan. We're not investigating specific claims of sex abuse by anyone. We're not considering personnel changes. We're not taking any executive action. We propose to develop a strategic plan, not an operational plan, to allow the bishop to take the steps that he thinks will be necessary to address this terrible scourge of child sexual abuse in the church.
As Bishop Byrne has said, over the past 2 years, the Diocese of Springfield has made a commitment to listening more closely to the needs of survivors and their families. We have continued to implement practices to ensure healing and safety is always our priority, and we are working to ensure that the Catholic Church of Western Massachusetts is a trauma-informed and trauma-responsive church.
Local leaders, including Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno and Springfield Fire Commissioner B.J. Calvi, attended the event. Some of the Catholic schools also participated in prayerful ceremonies to focus on child abuse prevention. Students at St. Stanislaus Kostka School in Adams made blue pinwheels, a symbol for child abuse prevention, and St. Joan of Arc School in Chicopee also held a flag raising. In Springfield, I'm Carolee McGrath.
Northwestern District Attorney David Sullivan and Berkshire County District Attorney Andrea Harrington were also in attendance.